right, y'all, listen. Boosie said that he means more to the South than Jay-Z. And of course, he's speaking in reference to the streets. Now, this is I gotta tighten up with this one, man. Yo, listen. For one, yes, I'm a fan of Boosie's music. Boosie makes great music, all right? Street music. But as of lately, Boosie has been he's been feeling himself. And I would go as far as to say that Boosie has begun to clout chase. Yeah, Boosie is trolling at this point, and he's clout chasing, all right? So he went as far as to say that he means more to the South, the streets that is, than Jay-Z. Now, L.O.T.S approved. I'm the Lord of the streets. I'm the leader of the streets, learning off the streets, living off the streets, all right? If you didn't know what the acronym means, all right? I'm the leader of the streets, all right? So that's why I'm the elected, the appointed. So with that being said, me being in the streets, the primary hustler, a street nigga, the primary hustler we look at is Jay-Z, okay? Boosie, for the record, all street niggas, bona fide street niggas that get paper, we admire Jay-Z, okay? Now, I'd be a liar to say I'm not a fan of, they think that I'm crazy, but I know I'm not crazy. I've been going through some things, but don't nobody understand me, man. I want to ride candy, man. I've been going through all that. Listen, I get a little passionate about Boosie. Boosie in the streets, you mean a lot to us, brother. Boosie means a lot. Boosie is like this, I ain't gonna say Tupac, but that's gonna be a segue to something that he said about Pac. All right, but and ironically enough, Boosie dropped a project called Boo Pac. So Boosie compares himself to Tupac also. All right, he compares himself to Tupac. Now, Boosie's track record, we know street thorough. We know Boosie's thorough. We get it, Boosie. You beat them charges. We get it, right? But I'm starting to get the undertone of clout chasing from Boosie. Boosie's giving me clout chasing vibes. All right, for one, he's mastered the art of trolling. All right. Now, Boosie usually, when he speaks about things, it might be political issues that Boosie speaks about. When Boosie's speaking about political issues, I'm all in. Salute. All right. He talks about transgender community, and nonetheless, I ain't homophobic. I have nothing against the transgender nor the LGBTQT. All right. And everybody is accepted on this platform, right? Non-biased platform. But Boosie represents that side of the tracks. So Boosie is the number one, if not number two, representative of the streets, right? The streets, that is. But Boosie spoke in the sense of, he said that the importance, what somebody means to us at heart. Jay-Z, as a hustler, we've watched the transition of Jay-Z from Marcy Projects, Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, New York, one of the greatest cities in the world. Though I am a Miamian, Brooklyn's one of the greatest cities in the world. Jay-Z's coming out of one of the harshest boroughs of New York City, all right, which is Brooklyn. So that's just a testament to Jay-Z, what Jay-Z's coming out of. Jay-Z's coming out of Brooklyn, the projects, Marcy Projects, all right? Then he transitioned into corporate world, right? He missed indictments, right? Have you guys ever been in an indictment? Have you guys ever seen an indictment? Have you guys ever seen feds, federales, alphabet kicking in doors, right? When you're a street nigga, right? Being from the streets, one of our biggest fears is the show stops and the feds running. Some of us have been through that. Some of us have not been through that. Me, myself, unfortunately, I've been through that, right? The whole alphabet, FBI, U.S. Marshals, et cetera, et cetera. That's why they call it the alphabet boys, right? Jay-Z actually eluded that. Jay-Z eluded all the things that could have happened, that could have potentially detoured him from becoming the man that he is today, right? Jay-Z's the top hip-hop exec at this point. So the picture I'm trying to paint is Jay-Z went through a rigorous journey just to get to where he's at. Marcy Projects, single-parent home, no father there, transitioning to corporate, Nobody wanted to sign him in the beginning. Let's make this clear. Nobody wanted to sign Jay-Z. That's why Dame Dash had to do what he do. Dame Dash had to be the hype man. He had to play his role because nobody wanted to sign Jay-Z. So with that being said, Jay-Z's testimony, Jay-Z's story is remarkable, right? So me as a street nigga, that's the blueprint. And it's funny, Jay-Z has an album called The Blueprint, but that's the blueprint. Jay-Z's the street blueprint for me as a street nigga. Shout out to Terrence Cunningham. He said, facts though. Shout out to everybody in the building. Guy Bane in the building. Boots Auto in the building. All right? Family in the building. You heard? So once again, Jay-Z went through a lot, and that's part of his testimony. So with Boosie now, Boosie said that he means more to the South than Jay-Z. Now, we listen to Boosie. Down here, we listen to Boosie's music. It means a lot to us. But let's not get it twisted, Boosie. In our hearts, logically, we look at Jay-Z as the person, the role model as to where we want to be, right? To be honest with you, Boosie represents a certain demographic of the streets, right? Yeah, he represents the streets, but Jay-Z represents the streets and more. And Jay-Z's potential, first of all, Jay-Z has more accomplishments than Boosie. Boosie, I'm just going to keep it 1 million with you. Jay-Z has more accomplishments than Boosie. Badass, okay? So, cut it out. Secondly, I don't even know in the streets how far Boosie made it in the streets when he's talking about selling dope, hustling, and whoop-de-woo. I know Jay-Z's story is amazing, right? So, when I look at Jay-Z and I compare Jay-Z to Boosie, I don't even know if Boosie would match up with Jay-Z and his accomplishments in the streets. For some reason, I think Boosie's under the pressure because of the bodies. I think that's what puts him over, and that's not it, brother. That's not it. At this point, I consider Boosie clout chasing. Boosie's clout chasing to me, all right? Jay-Z is that nigga. Jay-Z is the #1 admired street nigga amongst all niggas, right? Let's speak about how Jay-Z just married to Beyonce. Jay-Z married the most influential woman in the music industry. So when you compare comparing Jay-Z to Boosie, Jay got it. Any fool would say that. Anybody, if you just actually look at the accolades, Jay-Z got it over Boosie. So Boosie, I just want to tell you, it's a nice try, brother. It's a nice try, but you're getting out your body at this point. Boosie's getting out of his body. Boosie went as far as to one point say he's realer than Tupac. Boosie said he's Boo-Pac. Boosie has a project called Boo-Pac, okay? And he went as far as to say that he's realer than Tupac. I'm peeping this. I'm peeping how Boosie's getting bigger than his britches. He's getting out of his body. But we got to take the blame too. The streets got to take the blame for Boosie's obnoxiousness, being so presumptuous, right? Boosie's under the impression that he's the realest nigga. And I think we as the streets, we fed that to Boosie. So me as a street nigga, I'm apologizing to Boosie because I don't know what got him on his tirade, but Boosie started to attack our leaders in hip-hop. Boosie started to attack the ones that count, right? It seems like Boosie's trying to replace the Jay-Z's. Boosie's trying to replace the Kodaks, even though Kodak is younger than him. You know what I mean? Shout out to Joel in the building. You guys do me a favor, as soon as you come in the building, hit that like button, all right? We're not on YouTube right now. I'm on my new channel. Don't Shoot the Messenger on YouTube. You guys make sure you guys are subscribing to that channel. As soon as you come in, hit that like button. Don't be a ninja watcher. Don't be no pocket watcher. And definitely don't want to be no peeping Tom. Y'all know what they do to peeping Toms. All right? So once again, Boosie is clout chasing. Boosie is chasing the clout at this point. Boosie said he's worth more to the streets than Jay-Z in the South. Negative, Boosie. Negative. Jay-Z is the #1 street nigga, #1 hip-hop street nigga that turned exec. Jay-Z is the prime example of what the potentials of a nigga coming out of the streets. Successful label, successful clothing line, successful liquor. Nah, of course, Boosie has his success. Boosie, nonetheless, we're not going to take no credit from you, Boosie. You like that. You got the mini estate with the neighborhood in the back. You just dropped some movies, right? He's a different. Boosie got it. Boosie knows what he's doing. Boosie is like that, but you're just getting a little bit too big for your britches, my friend. Jay-Z, that nigga, and you're not realer than Tupac. Cut it out. I don't know why people want to always compare their gangster to Tupac, but Tupac was more than a gangster. If y'all niggas is going for the gangster award, y'all can have that. If you trying to say you more gangster than Tupac, you can have that, but you ain't realer than Tupac. Cut it out, Boo Pop. That's why you Boo Pop. Boo, you can't be Tupac. You like Pop, Boo Pop. All right? Pop just has a little bit different story, Boosie. Pop comes from a different type of background. I'm talking about Black Panther raised. Pop, you guys do share some things. You guys definitely are concerned about the Black community, and you guys share that. Boosie and Pop share that interest, that concern for our community. So I'm gonna big up Boosie on that. What that Juan W baby 301,000. What is that? What are you referring to, Juan? 301,000. 301. No, talk about 301 million. Who was worth 301 million? Because Jay-Z's worth way more than that. Jay-Z's worth over 2 billion, and Beyonce is worth about $1 billion too. So I don't know who you're referring to. All right. What Boosie say? Jay-Z is the GOAT. Boosie can't compare to him respectfully. Respectfully, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let me know in the comment section. Do you guys think? In the comment section, let me know. Do you guys think Boosie is worth more to the South than Jay-Z? Meaning, does he have more? Does the South appreciate Boosie more than Jay-Z? That's what I want to word it. Let me know in the comment section, because I find it hard to believe me myself. But I'm not the end-all be-all. Like I said, this is an unbiased platform. You do not have to agree with me. But let me know how you feel. I'm interested to know how you guys feel about that. All right. So once again, Boosie looked like he caught the bug, the clout chasing bug. All right. Boosie's the new clout chasing lord. He took Jay's spot. He's the #1 clout chaser at this point. All right. Big up to Boosie still, but I don't like the way he's starting to aim at our leaders. He's starting to aim at the people that we hold in high regard. All right. And I'm just going to chalk that up to clout chasing, all right? Now, moving right along. That's enough of Boosie. And we're going to speak about Boosie more and more because Boosie is the top nigga on the internet. Don't get twisted. He's one of the top people on the internet, and he's the reason why we have something to talk about. So we got to speak about this in the right context, okay? Shout out to Boosie still for giving us some content, you heard? Because I know your objective was to troll and for us to speak about this, in which we did. So kudos to you. Congratulations, bro.